And welcome back, seventh grade. This is our reading channel. We are reading The Skin I'm In. Okay. We're reading The Skin I'm In. We are on chapter 12. We're doing chapters 12, 13, and 14 this week. Let's go ahead and get started. The next day I'm waiting in the bathroom. Seems like forever. No Shar. She's punishing me for getting out of my place yesterday, I guess. When Shar says come, you come. When she says do this for me, you do it, or else bad stuff happens. I didn't give Shar her social studies homework yesterday, so no clothes for me today. Now I got to go to excuse me. Now I got to go to class, and Mama's things are where the clothes Shar gave me yesterday. I got them here in my backpack. They are folded small as a bag of bread. They're wrinkled worse than Caleb's grandma's face, though. I don't have much choice, so I keep on my clothes. I stretch my arms toward the mirror. Not bad. Sleeves is uneven, buttons sewed on straight. The seams down the shirt sleeve is crooked, is all. Could be worse. I'm thinking maybe I'll skip class. Miss Saunders gave me this here book the other day, Life of a Slave Girl, it's called. She says maybe it will help me with my writings. I've always read it twice. I've already read it twice. I stayed up all night reading it 2 days ago. I read it with the flashlight under the covers so Mama wouldn't holler. The book made me cry. It made me think about Akuma and what was waiting for her once the boat docked. While I was still deciding if I was going to skip class, I told myself that I'm only going to read Life of a Slave Girl for 5 minutes. The next thing I know, the late bell's ringing. I'm shoving the book into my book bag and running down the hall. Walk, Miss Madison, a teacher says to me, and pick up that paper you just dropped. Good thing nobody sees what's on my paper. It was another one of them Akilma letters. Dear Diary, when you're hungry, really hungry, even mush crawling with maggots tastes good. I can't help licking my lips when that girl put the last fingerful of my food in her mouth. A thief. That one is. Yesterday I grabbed her hands and tried to take back what was mine. It fell to the floor, and someone else scooped it up. She's a lion who cares for no one but herself. I'm almost to Miss Saunders' room when John McIntyre starts up with me again. New clothes, huh? He says, trying to be smart. I stop walking and turn to him and ask real smart like. Why you always picking on me? I ain't sure what's coming over me. I guess thinking about Kilmer makes me wonder why people treat others like they're nothing. Chill, Malika, John says, striding down the halls alongside me. He gets quiet, and I hear his big sneakers squeaking every time they hit the floor. Then I say something that surprises us both. Why me? He knows what I'm asking. He keeps on stepping. Why do you hate me? I ask, looking right at John. His cheeks twitch. You bugging, girl, he says. I look at him like he's crazy. John's been hating me all my life, it seems. Now he's standing here denying it. I don't think nothing about it, he says, jerking up his pants. Seems like nobody's in the hall but me and John, and only there's plenty of kids around, pushing and shoving one another out their way. The teachers are trying their best to move us all along, but it ain't working so good. Page 62. That song you sing about me ain't right, John, I say. It just ain't right. So what? You ain't all that, you know. All what? I want to ask. But John don't give me a chance. He says I got what I deserved on the bus that day. He says since the first time he met me, I acted like I was better than him. I'm looking at John like I ain't never seen him before. Better than him? When I do that? He asks. He says something crazy, something stupid crazy. Says it was back in second grade when I first moved to Heights. I walked into the class the first day with my new pink polka dot dress on and black patent leather shoes. The teacher told me to sit in the desk next to his. I said I didn't want to. I wanted to sit in the one up front next to Caleb, the half-white punk. John says, knowing full well Caleb ain't mixed. Now my mouth's hanging. I didn't even know Caleb back then, I said. I wanted to sit up front because I couldn't see the board, I explained. looking at John John. I tell him, "You hated me all these years for something I didn't even do?" "No matter," he says. "You've given me plenty of reasons not to like you since then. Thinking you're super smart, acting like you're too good for me." I tell John John how things really is. I'm failing all my classes. Sharon's on my case all the time. I gotta borrow clothes to look like somebody. "Good," John John says. "You always thought you was better than me. Now look at you. You're just as bad off as the rest of us. Worse, maybe. Caleb don't want no part of you now, I bet." Now John John's bobbing his head up and down, laughing like the whole thing is funny. John John looks at me like I'm a dirt or something. I swallow hard. I think about what Daddy once said about not seeing yourself with other people's eyes. I keep on stepping. When I open the door to Miss Saunders' room, John John's right behind me. For once, Miss Saunders not getting on my case about being late. Then it hits me. John John McIntyre is jealous of me. But why? I sit there for about 5 minutes trying to figure this out with John John before I notice Miss Saunders ain't here. It seems worm It's seeing Worm with his narrow butt parked on Daphne's desk that makes me know something's not right. When I look up front, nobody's there but two kids drawing on the board. I guess Miss Saunders is sick. All right, a substitute, I say. No work today. Before I can even smile about it, Miss Saunders comes flying into the room. "Sorry I'm late," she says, all out of breath. "I'm sorry you're here," I whisper. All right, you guys, that is the end of chapter 12. That is the end of chapter 12. Until the next video, have a great day.